This is the British Museum. It is driven by an insatiable curiosity for the world, a deep belief in objects as reliable witnesses and documents of human history, sound research, as well as the desire to expand and share knowledge.
How did we visit? Imagine that. Artifact, the showcase with its connotation, super light and temperature. You come here and sometimes may have to keep a certain distance, although you can immerse yourself with auditors. Most of your museum experiences, like in Europe, is the right, fast and excited. But what did we ignore? Now in England, because of the national lockdown, so the museum and we are isolated in the 2 boxes. And in our boxes, there are many ways to find related information online. So what did we find?
There's a problem hidden in the museum. If you follow the museum's recommended list of don't miss items, you'll see its star pieces. Out of those 12 pieces, nearly half have disputed ownership. The British Museum claims those pieces belong there, on display for the world to see. But in recent years, many have been fighting to get them back to where they came from.
The list of disputed museum treasures keeps on growing.
Should cultural artefacts return to their home countries or be left in Western museums?
The subject of intense debate as to who should now own them.
The Benin bronzes. Some of the most contentious items in the museum. They were all produced here, in the Kingdom of Benin, in present-day Nigeria. This wealthy and industrious kingdom produced thousands of objects and art pieces starting in the 1500s. A lot of the items adorned palace walls and were used for religious rituals, but they weren't just decorative. In 1897, Benin would lose thousands of these cultural pieces. Their historical artifacts were still spread all over the world, locked up in Western institutions like the Leipzig Museum of Ethnology in Germany and the Quai Branly Museum in Paris. And
these ethnological museums are like prisons. They're prisons. Our soul was stolen and locked up in them.
We don't see these artifacts as our hostages or prisoners. They are objects that bring people together.
These are ceremonial objects. They're not just ornamental. Merely looking at objects is a European cultural practice.
How can we make both happy? Perhaps we can think on this way. Building your own museum.
Hi, I'm Chen, a curator in Personal Informal Museum. Welcome to my corner. In fact, Lewisham Farmer Market is a place first to record this subject in the text of 21st century in London. So even it's a British subject, but a Chinese person recorded it through trading and preserved it to this day. So hopefully it's fresh. Now, I think it's unique exhibition in the world.